So I'm just waiting for my son. When I go like this, it's usually because I've just taken my hair down or something. Someone said comb your hair. You know what? I don't really have to comb my hair. I brush it in the morning and then it's just got a natural wave to it and it's all layered. It was professionally done. So, I don't know who likes to leave the negative comments, but I guess lately on social media, that's the new thing to do. Caleb Hammer was sharing how he's had like death threats on his comment section. So, there's just some people out there who are miserable and they like to leave mean comments. So, what I want to talk about is I just ignore naysayers. I just put up a video about when someone said you need makeup to say, I don't need it. I've never needed it. I don't need it. So, yeah, people. Anyways, when I want to talk about something. I just finished an interview, so my mind is still on that. But they did ask me, what type of person are you? And I said, I'm a people person. And I am. And I said, I cannot stand mean girls. There's no need of it, right? Why be a mean girl? What benefit does that have for you? So you want to be a people person who gets along with everybody, and that's pretty much me. I pretty much in general get along with everyone. I did share with them that I did have a woman harassing me at one restaurant. I thought I'm like, oh, finally I made it. I made it in my waitressing career. I cannot wait to learn from these people. And she was just harassing me, and she was catty and petty. And I had another girl, same thing. Couple others. I'm like, is this Colorado? Is this the Colorado woman? Are they like this? So I had one who was like, she would follow me. She was an older woman and I had admired her. She was like in her 70s waitressing, and she was on me every second, which made me more nervous, and then I would make more mistakes because, she was on me. And then a younger girl who I just put in her place right away, and I'm like, why do you think you want to mess around with me? And she's like, you bitch. And I'm like, don't mess around with me. So, only time I've ever been called that in the workplace. Graduating with all my school friends, you learn like a family kind of environment in school to get along with everyone. And this is a family place. So she's like, oh, you're not going to have catty woman. The worst of the worst is, hey, you're kind of getting on my nerves today, kind of like family, nothing major, nothing really catty. So the culture of a company is very important. So anyways, I've got that on my mind and I'm digesting it. So I wanted to talk about trauma. I wanted to talk about that in a minute. My trauma class last night, it was really good. I'm glad I took some time out to take care of myself last night. What were my feelings when I was pregnant? I had fear. That was like fear and confusion. Like it all happened so quickly. Fear was instilled in me. There was really no good conversation to really talk about what does this mean and having somebody to talk to. And also, we were talking last night about different feelings. So when you have one of the ladies was sharing about a man who was trying to control her and how she couldn't stand it. And one thing that she learned to say, and this is something that I do anyways, is I. This is how I feel. This is how I think. This is what I want. Because I had my in-laws trying to control me, and I'm not somebody who can be controlled. And so it's really important when you feel controlled by somebody to put your foot down. And a lot of this lady was saying that her mother was very controlling with her. She was like, you don't want to feed the baby like this. You want to feed the baby like that. And she was like, this is how I want to feed my baby. So when you've had a very controlling mother, you have to put your foot down. I said I put boundaries up as soon as I had my firstborn. And she's like, that was so good because you're in that protective mode of your baby. You are a mother bear. My mother was like, oh, you're so protective. You're too protective. And when in fact I wasn't. I didn't want my baby being fed, formula right from the can instead of mixing it properly. I wanted my kids to have a car seat. I didn't want them driving around without a car seat. Just the basic stuff. And when I would say anything, I would hear it. I would hear na 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 all the time. So I couldn't really make a move with my own family without hearing some kind of criticism. So that's something that you want to, realize that a lot of abortion comes from the mother-daughter relationship. And thanks for joining me. And I just wanted to talk about that and how to solve that mother-daughter relationship a little bit more. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.